YouTube, it's Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by. If it's your first time, I hope you enjoy the content. And if you do, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can join me again. If you're returning, as always, I'm super glad you came back. So today I am sharing a project for hashtag Saturday Morning Makes, and that is Satmorn Makes, hosted by Jillian Norwood Designs. Sorry about that, Jillian Norwood Designs. I will try to remember to leave that in the description. And for Saturday Morning Makes, if you want to join in on that hashtag, it could not be easier. Thank you, Jillian, because it is create anything, posted anytime, put on the hashtag, and you're there. So I really appreciate that. And it just makes it so easy to hop along. So if you're inclined, come join us. It's a ton of fun. Thank you, Jillian. Okay, so today I have a little share for a project I made this week. And I'm, just have a few of the things that I used to create this card. It wasn't that much, but hilariously, I no longer have the stamp that I used. So what I brought out was this little bag that I picked up at one of the stamp shows, and I love it. It's adorable. I think it says card makers don't lie, they embellish. I mean, what can I say? Adorable. Anyway, and in here I keep some, random backgrounds that I've made and all sorts of stuff that I didn't use when I made it, but I might use later on. So an example of what I had used for this card was some stamped images. That this one is half colored, this one is not colored at all, and I have here just 100-pound card stock, and I keep it in case I feel like I don't want to stamp but I want to color, or I want to throw it in my scan and cut and then color it, whatever the case may be. So this thing is jam-packed. I generally bring it to crops when I'm traveling, and I happened to run across it when I received a new stamp that I was excited to try, and I'm going to show you the rest of what I used coming up. So, again, this is the wrong way. I use these Derwent Inktense, and they are, I believe, for me, they are watercolor pencils. Some say, people who know about materials, which is not me, say it's not exactly watercolor pencils. It's some other medium dye pencils. I don't know. But I really enjoy these. I have the full set. There are 100 pencils in here. Isn't that fun? This is my swatch sheet. So I just printed out the sheet from the internet and then swatched out and watered down the colors where they were listed. So that's what I used to color in. I did just decide to go with my go-to, and that is a Pentel watercolor brush, and that pretty much is all I really needed to complete the image that I put together. So like I said, I found the already stamped panel in my little stash, and the reason I don't have that stamp anymore is because came from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, and I do love their stamps. And these two stamps. They're red rubber. Oh, you can't see. I'll pull one out. They're red rubber. They make beautiful images that you can see on the example from the packaging. So that's what the stamp looks like. And I love them so much. I had 3 that were almost exactly the same. And recently when I did a little bit of a de-stash and shared with my friends, this particular stamp that I used, I shared with my daughter-in-law. I also used this for the sentiment, and I used this brand new stamp set, which is just not like me to buy something as soon as it comes out. This comes to us from Kathy Zilski. I got it on Simon Says Stamp, I believe, and I did buy the matching die. So this is just a cute little mushroom stamp set, and as it so happens, I don't know if this happens to you, as it so happens, mushrooms is closely related to my oldest son's work. So he is a research scientist, and he is currently working on a problem in the mushroom industry. And I really just, when I saw it, said, I do need to make my son a card featuring these adorable mushrooms. So I found that background panel. I decided to use my watercolor pencils to color it in. And what I love about those pencils, if you can see, I know there's shadowing. I'm gonna have to deal with that. But what you can see is that I lay down the color, obviously, and then I activate it with the watercolor brush. And I do sections at a time, because with this particular pencil, what's special about it, besides the fact that it's light fast, meaning it won't fade, is that when it is dry and set, it will not move if water comes in contact again. So anyone who has done watercoloring knows that if you touch what you have laid down in watercolor markers, watercolor paint, watercolor ink, watercolor anything, it will reactivate. And certainly sometimes you want that. But in this event, where let's say I did the green of the little sunflowers, and then I wanted to come in and do the yellow of the sunflowers, if I happened to touch a drop of green, it did not spill all over into my yellow flowers. So I thought that was the perfect choice for me. And so I did the watercoloring. Then I watercolored, I used the pencils and watercolored the same exact way with my mushrooms. I did use something dimensional to pop up 2 of the mushrooms, and I had it in this, I added it onto this lovely background. It is all on a cream 100-pound cardstock from Michaels, and I really love it. I used the sentiment that came with it and the matching die, which is Oshitaki, which is so hilarious. And the inside I just put, I'm so proud of you. So a couple of good things are coming my son's way, hopefully in the near future. And I will be ready to ship this off to him, and I hope it makes him laugh and smile and brings him some joy. Either which way, I'm so proud of him. And thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope you enjoyed the share. I hope you liked the project. I felt like I needed to explain it a little because it's sort of off the beaten path, shall we say. But it works for me. And you may find yourself going a certain direction that is very personalized as well. And isn't that the joy of it all? So go make something, find your joy, and share it with all of us. Isn't that the fun of it all? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, please leave me a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you enjoyed it, please take a minute and give me a thumbs up. Until next time, stay safe and warm if you're in my part of the world. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, YouTube.